Hold on, let me introduce you to my mom. You call Mom Dukes.
Hi.
What's up, Ma?
Everything's good, baby. I'm here with you.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too.
Is Diddy's relationship with his mother weird? Now, ordinarily, this would not be an issue, but in light of the lawsuit and the arrest and everything, the indictments, everything is suspect now. People have been commenting about this video of him and his mother. I think that he's probably on live and he's answering a question about his mom. So we're going to go back and we're going to dissect this video. And I'm going to break it down in context with these lawsuits and her letter that she wrote a week and a half ago in support of her son, Diddy. Okay?
Yeah, my mom's gorgeous. Hold on, let me introduce you to my mom. You call Mom Dukes.
Hi.
Okay, he calls his mom Ma Dukes. Now, I don't know whether everybody knows what that means, but those of us from New York, this is slang for your mom. Your mom, in slang is called Ma Dukes.
She's getting a drip with me. She's hydrating.
Okay,
What's up, Ma?
he's saying that she's getting a drip with him. She's hydrating, right? That means she's getting the IV. Now, if you look at this video, in the back behind them, you see the IV pole and the lines. I guess they have lines in their arms and they're getting IVs. Now, the reason why I'm pointing this out is because in Cassie's lawsuit, it says something about IVs. It says Mr. Combs always supplied Miss Ventura and the sex worker with copious amounts of drugs before and during the FOs, meaning freak-offs. Miss Ventura was given ecstasy, cocaine, GHB, ketamine, marijuana, and alcohol in excessive amounts during the FOs, which allowed her to disassociate during these horrific encounters. It became commonplace to get IV fluids in the days after an FO to recover from the excessive substances pushed upon her. Now, we see that they are getting IVs. So now it takes on a whole different persona now, a whole different context now to see them sitting here with IVs. Let's see that.
She's getting a drip with me. She's hydrating. What's up, Ma?
Everything's good, baby. I'm here with you.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too.
My baby.
Is that inappropriate? You tell me.
Mom freshly dipped though.
Okay, he wants to show off his mother's clothes. He was trying to show her shoes. He couldn't quite get her shoes in the video. Now, I stopped it here because she has white nail polish. Now, ordinarily, white nail polish is just white nail polish. It doesn't mean anything. But in context with Cassie's lawsuit, it takes on a whole nother meaning. And I'm going to read it. Now, this is the paragraph right after what I read. Now it says, Miss Ventura was required to dress up in lingerie for an FO, and Mr. Combs insisted she wear white nail polish to contrast her nails with the skin of the black men he hired to have sex with her. So she's wearing white fingernail polish, okay?
What? What you trying to do? Show my shoes?
I was trying to show you the shoes. Yeah, my mom's is single. Mom's is single. I ain't gonna hate on my mom's. She's single. Me and my mom talked about one time doing a dating show with her. And she's so picky. She's so picky, they don't stand. But yeah, that'd be the funniest show in the world.
It will be. That shit will be.
I don't even want to get started if she was doing that. We're not doing that. But yeah, my mom's single. Yeah, for real. Mom Duke know how to have a good time. And she ain't sitting in the house playing.
Right.
They outside moving and shaking, baby.
Got that right.
She come with me to strip club. I don't care. Real. It's my dog, you know, I want to live life. We out here moving and grooving.
Now he calls his mother his dog, you know, like his homie, his running partner, his buddy. I wouldn't refer to my mother as dog. That is out of the question. So for me, both of these things are red flags. Taking your mother to the club, to the strip club, and calling your mom my dog. That's crazy to me. But I guess some people do that.
My dog, you know, I want to live life. We out here moving and grooving. So my mom told me, she just said, keep moving, baby.
That's right.
Keep moving. She
Don't stop.
could touch the floor with her palms. You know? Flat. Oh! Take pew pew pew.
Now the context where he talks about his mother being able to touch the floor with her palms. In this context, when someone is asking or he's stating that his mother's single, that he takes her to a strip club, that's his dog, and you know they live in their life, to bring out the fact that she can put her palms on the ground, on the floor, it's sort of like in a sexual context because everything else is related to dating and strip clubs and sex. So you would think that he's relating that experience to some sort of sexual act or something like that. Now, her letter that she wrote on October 6th takes on a whole different meaning now since I've seen this video. And I'm going to read a portion of this letter. And there's a sentence here that kind of was throwing me, but now I kind of understand it a bit better by seeing how they relate to each other. It says, I come to you today as a mother that is devastated and profoundly saddened by the allegations made against my son, Sean Combs. It is heartbreaking to see my son judged, not for the truth, but for a narrative created out of lies. To bear witness what seems to be like a public lynching of my son before he has had the opportunity to prove his innocence is a pain too unbearable to put into words. Like every human being, my son deserves to have his day in court, to finally share his side, and to prove his innocence. I am not here to portray my son as perfect because he's not. He has made mistakes in his past, as we all have. My son may not have been entirely truthful about certain things, such as denying he has ever gotten violent with an ex-girlfriend when the hotel's surveillance shows otherwise. Sometimes the truth and a lie become so closely intertwined that it becomes terrifying to admit one part of the story, especially when that truth is outside the norm or is too complicated to be believed. Now let me read that again, that last sentence. Sometimes the truth and a lie become so closely intertwined that it becomes terrifying to admit one part of the story, especially when that truth is outside the norm or is too complicated to be believed. Now, when I initially read this letter, I was under the impression that this is a mother that is defending her son, which I still think that she is coming to her son's defense, as every mother does, and as every mother should. There's nothing unusual about that. And then I was thinking that, the mother usually doesn't know what the son is doing. He's grown. He's got his own life. If he's doing something like he's being accused of, the mother wouldn't know. She wouldn't be in the loop. She would probably be the last person to know. I don't think people would be running to tell her, hey, your son is doing these things. But after seeing this video, I think that she knows exactly what he's doing. I think she knows in great detail what he does, because in this letter, it says, especially when that truth is outside the norm. So he's doing something that she knows is outside the norm, that is not normal. And then it says, or is too complicated, excuse me, is too complicated to be believed. Now, that makes it seem or appear that she has knowledge of exactly what he's doing. And she feels that it is something that probably is unusual, difficult to believe, or too complicated to believe. But to her, it seems like it's okay. So that's my take on it. So thanks once again for stopping by and checking me out. And as always, until next time, peace and stay safe. And let me know what you think about this relationship.
I love it.
I love you too.
I